Yo, what's up guys? Yeah, PokeaimMD here with the next part of my UU Bisharp suspect test laddering. I'm using a team by Next Gen Brandon, and it has Z EMPOLEON, which kind of caught my eye, I guess. It's actually really good in this first matchup, though setting it up is going to be a little bit harder. But like offensively, it's good, is what I mean. Okay, I'm gonna lead off with it versus EMPOLEON, versus Azelf. And he might taunt me. Nah, oh, Ice Beam, that's fine. Unfortunately, I can't go for Hydro Pump, but I get a kill with EMPOLEON, which is really nice. He has a really offensive build, though. I do like Hydreigon in the sense that it actually deals with a ton of his team, rather. Click Hydro Pump here. Hey. I didn't want to go for Hydro Pump first, because if I was going to miss, I'd rather, avoid that and get off damage. So unfortunately, Mamoswine kind of KOs a Pokemon. Like I said, EMPOLEON's really nice. Oh, thank you. EMPOLEON's really nice in this, but I really don't play very well versus Mamo either. Also, big fan of Zeraora, so I'm just gonna let him Earthquake me. I can't. I unfortunately do not break through this Mon very well. We'll bring out Scizor here though. We'll click Superpower. As he endeavors me, and this works out way better than what I thought. I basically figured I could take an Earthquake, Superpower hits Scizor and Blastoise and Bisharp harder, as well as Zeraora, and it worked out for me because he ended up being Sash Mamo, so we're able to get rid of one of the bigger threats to the team, and avoid basically everything. Otherwise, Bullet Punch would have been my plan. His Endeavor play made a lot of sense, so I'm glad that I avoided that, somehow. So as far as spinning goes, it's really what I don't really prioritize that, do I? I can't. I think a Fire Blast sweep is going to be like the best end game I can hope for in this. Yeah. And I don't see much use in Scizor, so I'll get some chip damage on Zeraora, especially for that Fire Blast sweep in the late game. As he goes for CC, I'm assuming this is Life Orb maybe? Yep. Okay, cool. I can knock him out with Fire Blast, that's for sure. At -1. Actually, I'm not entirely sure about that. But assuming I do, that's my play. Okay, that's the level 51, but you know what? Whatever, same thing. I'm not a big fan of game plans, though, that come down to landing Fire Blast multiple times, but 65 to 77. Not worth the risk. Not worth risking Zeraora either when it kind of clicks Fire Punch at the end. I hate using Aggron here, and I also don't want to reveal that I don't have Fire Punch as well, because then he'll set up with me. I'm just gonna keep going like +1 to equivalent, or to be equivalent to what's that. So yeah, Heavy Sun's my play. As he goes out to Blastoise, this gives me an opportunity to Rapid Spin with my Tentacruel. I didn't want to, like I said, I didn't want Earthquake there, as I'm not trying to open up doors for, he might double, but I'm not trying to open up doors for Scizor to set up on an Aggron. Doesn't double though, which is nice because I get a beautiful Rapid Spin off. I'm actually even faster than Blastoise, so I can get off a Toxic as well. It's going to be iffy though in this late game, considering Zeraora kind of just clicks Plasma Fist versus my team, and if he gets off any chip damage, I'm in trouble. So ideally Blastoise switches out and he actually gets in Zeraora, so I'm able to bring out my own and just click Close Combat. Great. Alright, so this is where it gets a little bit iffy, because he should, I feel like he will Plasma Fist here. I really want to risk my Zeraora though. I feel like going Zeraora back into Tentacruel is nice, but then Blastoise becomes an issue too. So I'm a Scald here. I'm not risking. He should Plasma Fist, but at this point I can't find myself to pull the trigger, because I need this. First off, if he Close Combats here, that's great, because Scald should knock him out. Actually, no, it's better that I don't have my item. I'm going to go out into Zeraora here. Yep, nice. So Banded CC should be able to KO him. I'm saying a lot of should because 70%. Beautiful. Yeah, this will KO him. If I win a Speed Type 2, I'm at 100% as well, which is incredible. And if he does sack this, that means I can click Plasma Fist as well. So there's a lot of good that comes out of this turn. And I think I had to make that play because I think I need 4 sacks in the end to match his 4 Pokemon, because Blastoise is going to force me to sack something, and ideally it's going to be Tentacruel. Hops right into Scizor. Hops right into Scizor. Hops. What type of... What? Hops. That boy skipped right into big old Scizor here. We're gonna go Tentacruel because we don't want to take the Bullet Punch. If he goes for SD, that's fine too. As oh no, he's Quick Attack. Okay, that makes things a little bit more problematic. Aggron should live a superpower. He'll take 2 turns. Rocks up include Fire Blast sweep and potential close combat sweep as well. Okay. Aggron will live a superpower. Rocks up mean I can close combat through him. Guaranteed. And I should have just went for the close combat for like the guaranteed KO on Scizor. But I swapped thinking he was like Iron Plate. Aggron's a good Pokemon. There's no denying that. And I don't think KOing Scizor with a 4% Aggron makes a difference. And plus he might be knockoff Bullet Punch, not even superpower. So if that's the case, I get up rocks to, again, pressure that Blastoise, or put that Blastoise in range of close combat, and then go for a Fire Blast sweep. Because at this point, after the next Life Orb hit, or after rocks, Zeraora dies to Fire Blast, Bisharp dies to Fire Blast, and Blastoise is the only thing that's surviving. So we go young Aggron here. He might not even have close combat. He might just switch out of Blastoise, to be honest, to save this, because you want damage on Hydreigon. Like, Hydreigon is my win con. Hydreigon is my win con. And as much as I hate clicking Fire Blast in the end game. Woo! Nice! At this point, it doesn't even matter if I reveal that I don't have Fire Punch, because Scizor is gone. So, typically when I run Quick Attack, I always run Knockoff as well. I don't like being walled by double A. But I get my rocks up, which is nice. Bisharp should not be able to set up on me. Zeraora, come out. Blastoise can come out too. He goes for Spin. Is it Sash Bisharp? What? I clicked Earthquake there. Okay. I swear I clicked Earthquake. If that comes down to play right now, I'll be really sad. But yeah, we'll just click the close combat now. If this isn't KO, I'll be really sad here. I'm banded. I swear I clicked Earthquake there. I swear I did. Yeah, I'll be very sad if this comes into play right now. He might go hard Zeraora though, and save Blastoise, that way I can't win the end game with Fire Blast. Nope. Okay, luckily, I guess maybe I dragged over it and didn't click what I thought I did. Zeraora comes out. I can't switch. I go down here. He didn't have a Z-Mon, so maybe it's Z-Low Kick as well. So it'll come down to me hitting 2 Fire Blasts, I feel. Hydreigon. Ooh, no, he should switch. Well, never mind, he threw. Basically, if I landed that Fire Blast, I won. And if he switched, he guaranteed lived it. Good game. So, my opponent threw, and unfortunately, was rewarded for it. That sucks. Oh well. It's better that, for me at least, that he at least stayed in and he wasn't calcing. But as you can see, it didn't do enough to knock him out. But if I landed that, I knocked him out, and then Bisharp obviously went down as well. If it was Sash, Bisharp, Iron Head into Sucker Punch doesn't knock me out. A little unfortunate, but such is life. Okay, I love Empoleon on this, but I gotta weaken his Empoleon and Amoonguss to do any work with it. Which, luckily, SD Scizor is fantastic at doing. Also a big fan of Aggron here with Earthquake, so Mega Evolve, click Toxic on Hippo. That's one of the things that's stopping Zeraora from putting in work. It is not a Showdown live if I don't miss Toxic turn 1. It really isn't. Whenever I go for it. And the bad thing about missing Toxic is your opponent never has to give you an opportunity to do it. He can switch. Damage on that means I click Close Combat and Hippo doesn't get away unscathed. Now he goes Hydreigon. So unfortunately this is more than likely Z. But damaging this is still good for Empoleon as well. I don't want to go hard Tentacruel. I'm a Heavy Slam. As he goes for Taunt. So it is more than likely Z. But that damage is really nice for Tenna, for Empoleon. You should roost here, if anything, I feel. I'm going to make the aggressive play of going Hydreigon. Because you should roost. Yep. So I bring out Dragon. I go for U-turn here on the Empoleon. And we're going to bring out my friend and just spin. I could have went Scizor there, but I don't want to show that I have superpower. At least not just yet. Am I bug bite on this one? It's knockoff. Bug bite would be a little bit better, but that's okay. I'm actually kind of want to go for the burn on Empoleon too. Like, yeah, like especially because I feel like that was an opportunity to click that button. So if I get a burn on Empoleon, I wear down its leftover, or I stop its leftover recovery, which in turn helps Aggron and helps my own Empoleon sweep at the end. Because I really feel like I have that opportunity to sweep with Empoleon. That is a really interesting play going hard mag. Especially because Zero Aura is like the freest switch in ever. As he doubles out the Hippo. Okay, cool play. I'm still gonna go out into that's a good play, but like you let Mag get weakened for some reason. Unfortunately, he gets the Earthquake here if he wants to. I'm still gonna get up rocks as he goes Hydreigon. So I get up my rocks. Pressure the Hydreigon a little bit. Dark Pulse into Z. Dark Pulse is annoying. We're still gonna Toxic here though. Yo, I got nothing. I got no words. No words. Honestly, no words, man. This sucks. And I know Tentacruel will go down for Z as well, but he taunts, which is cool. I get the. I'm not gonna get a Rabbit Spin off here. Oh, I get it off. Not bad. Not bad. So a Devastating Draco will knock me out. I'm hoping it's Z Focus Blast though, but based on the way he brought in an Aggron. But if I can get a burn on Hydreigon too, just to like give me something. Alright, at least I can't miss this Toxic because I'm a poison type. But like, give me something here. Throw me a bone. Holy crap. Alright. Time to bring out Zero Aura. Gonna knock off. Whether you go, actually, if you go Mungus is harder for me. I'm still gonna knock off either way because Hippo is the best case scenario for me right there. Nice. Good. Good. I get Empoleon now. Clicking Hydro Pump. Modest max special attack, baby. Modest max special attack. If I missed that, I would have been really sad. Unfortunately, I'm modest max special attack, so I'm dead here. I'll click Hydro Vortex, I guess, as he is Specs. Alright, that's a little bit better for me to know, or a little bit easier for me. This is why, like, him switching in initially on my, him coming in initially on my Beedrill was really, or on my Tentacruel was a poor play. Because if I get a burn on Magneton, it's putting itself in range of my attacks. But I bring an Aggron here and I click Earthquake. Earthquake hits Empoleon. Again, still weakening is nice. Now I gotta go for the win with Scizor or Skyfire Dragon. Beedrill dies to Bullet Punch, so I don't have to worry too much about that. He could also go hard. Amoonguss, yep. These are all plays that you can do. He has an eject button though. Ooh. I like this is where having that burn would be great. This Magneton would be like 28%. Oh. Luckily, I don't see a switch into half my attacks here. So I'm gonna click Fire Punch. Because that should be like your only switching. Lovely. And I don't think sacking Amoonguss makes a lot of sense. If I'm him, I go Hydreigon. See, now I'm not sure. Because like if he does sack that, I'm going Scizor. Because if he goes Empoleon, it gives me more out of it. And then Zero Aura plus Hydreigon can win in the endgame. Basically, if he goes Empoleon, I think I'll knock him out. He just Spores. Okay. Well, I double out to Zero Aura always. Just goes for HP Fire. Close Combat knocks him out. Looking maybe like a Close Combat sweep potentially. So obviously, he has Beedrill, which can U-turn for free. But Beedrill has limited switch-ins. I have to go Scizor, which he's able to bring out Mag on. I don't get why you sack Amoonguss there. Amoonguss is your way of winning. I mean, he got the Spore play right. But still, that's your way of winning. I hope you're adamant, Beedrill. Is Beedrill speed 426 or am I tripping? I swear it's 426. Well, I mean, this one's base 75. 427, yeah, same thing. 427 because it's faster than the other ones. Okay, U-turns. Knocks me out with mag. HP fire is there. I go for Dark Pulse. Do I U-turn actually? I feel like I U-turn because he's gonna... No, I lose either way if I U-turn. I'm gonna Dark Pulse. Yeah, because he's gonna go Empoleon now. Or Hydreigon even. I think Hydreigon I actually have to flinch to death. Luckily he went Empoleon first over Hydreigon. So I can close combat spam. And he's gonna give me the opportunity to win with potentially Draco. Because Beedrill dies. Yeah. You should actually sack Hydreigon here. He should always sack Hydreigon here. Yeah. Unfortunately, I don't win unless I Dark Pulse flinch him, which I mean I'm gonna go for. I deserve it. Dude dodged every attack in the game. Actually, I'm gonna go off his choke and him not going for U-turn, him going for Poison Jab. Nice. So she had... Okay, I'm going to explain my play before clicking U-turn, but he has to. He absolutely has to go Empoleon here. He has to go Empoleon. You have to. You sack Beedrill, you lose. You have to go Empoleon because if I knock you out with Dark Pulse, you don't have enough protects to beat my Mon. Alternatively, I just don't care and I go for Dark Pulse spam. Because this guy stayed in with Amoonguss. Like, he might stay in with Beedrill. Do I go off his choke and him not going Empoleon? Or do I Dark Pulse? This stupid psychological game that is Pokemon. I love you. He has to. Okay, so now I Plasma Fist on his Protect. Plasma Fist on his Protect. Okay, he didn't even bother protecting for whatever reason. So now I win. Unless he gets a double protect because I switch. He always should have protected there. That didn't make much sense. His rocker was that, so I win the game right here. Unless he gets a double protect, I win the game. Which he doesn't deserve, by the way. Oh, he needs a triple protect actually. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, good game. Alright, that's 2 wins. I would have been sad if we lost that one too, especially because I think we should have had the first one as well. Because of the end game he went for. Cool team. There are such a weird mon when you have like Bisharp in the metagame. There was this one post that I agree with in the EU thread about like, I'm not sure if it was the right time to test Bisharp, especially when the metagame's adjusting to Zeraora. I kind of agree with it now, and I see why people said that. Is it actually Rocks Crocodile plus... Okay. You are beautiful in this. This is like the... Especially if you are Rocks. I hope it's Rocks Crocodile. We'll go Aggron here. Aggron is just great all around as it leads Togekiss. Probably the best lead matchup I could ask for here. I don't see a reason not to Heavy Slam. There's just a Scizor or Starmie, both of which I appreciate damage on for Empoleon. But yeah, this is like the Empoleon. This is the Empoleon game. If there is any game for Empoleon, it's this one. Wow, he's gonna get rewarded for this too, isn't he? Nope. Ah, beautiful. That was a poor play, man. That was a really poor play. Even if you expect Rocks, you have Starmie as a great switch in. I don't know if I like that play too much. I'm a Toxic you too. Earthquake won't knock me out. He went for Dragon Tail or Roar. I like Dragon Tail on that. That's pretty cool. It's probably Dragon. I go Zero Aura though. I'm gonna U-turn here for Chip. If he Scarf Zero Aura, wow, he got me. But then I don't think Scarf Close Combat knocks out Hydreigon anyway. And he goes Arrow, which is even better for... Well, I didn't realize how... You do not switch into Scizor ever. I just attack what's in front of me. Always. Yeah. Doesn't matter what it is. Whether it be Crook, whether it be Arrow, whether it be Scizor, Zero Aura. Everything getting chipped away is so nice. That did 30%. I love that damage. Alright, so Aggron is the best all-around play. That did 20% and that's Life Form. How? I like Rocks. Especially because he just put himself in range of Fire move. Which is a very likely endgame scenario. He might not even knock me out. Yeah, I was about to say, that 38 looked like a high roll, especially when 20%. So this Heavy Slam will knock him out if I break through, which I do. Lovely. We get rid of Zero Aura, which means that I can't spam Plasma Fist because he has a Crocodile. However, I'm not sure what type of Crocodile it is. Why did I go for that over... I don't think it's Scarf Crocodile. Dragon Tail, like... I'm going for it now. Go, my child. Ascend! Don't you dare paralyze me. Dense. Oh, this is a Speed Tau Arrow. Hell yeah. Nothing like a good old Speed Tau Arrow. I'm in Torrent too. My friend, that is not a counter. I ain't doing no 20. Yeah, go ahead and get blown away, Scizor. Lovely, lovely. Now Scizor just wins by clicking Bullet Punch too. That's a good, oof. That's nice. That's really nice. Agility and Empoleon doing it. This is what I wanted. I wanted an Agility and Empoleon sweep. Doo-doo. No more. What in love? Winston? Alright, so I think damage is smarter than, especially because Dark Pulse, yeah. Okay, he actually is Scarf. I'm gonna do this play for absolutely no reason. Actually, there's a huge reason behind it. I want him to get more poison. Especially because, like I said, at this point, I U-turn. I could have Dark Pulse there. Actually, Dark Pulse was the smarter play. I don't know why the hell I U-turn. Why did I U-turn? You do absolutely nothing. What am I thinking? I wanted to win with Scizor. That's why. I think that's why I U-turned. But at this point, I'm not even sure. Like, he has Dragon Tail, so I don't think you have Superpower. I should just Dark Pulse. What am I thinking? That was the win. Can my chair move up and stop making sounds? Yeah, he just put himself in range of Bullet Punch. Why are you saving your 2% Mon? Zero doesn't even do anything. I don't get it. Like, Crocodile doesn't have Intimidate, it has Moxie. Stone Edge did nothing. Click knockoff for no reason, by the way. Close Combat was always the best. I'm just messing up now. I'm just clicking moves. At this point, it doesn't matter. I literally win the game by bullet punching through him. Knock me out. I go Scizor. I click BP. If BP doesn't knock you out, which it should, it's Adamant Life Form Technician. This is dead. I don't get that play. You don't have Intimidate. Why are you playing it like you're Intimidate? You're Moxie. He just sacked an extra Pokemon, so I went with Dark Pulse if this somehow doesn't knock him out. I guess maybe for the Life Orb chip, so that way Scizor dies to Stone Edge? Which I'm not even quite sure it does. I don't get... I'm trying my best to understand. Good game. So, the unfortunate thing about that first loss, by the way, is because I was kind of trying to go for an undefeated thing. I was 21-0, but... Not necessarily for this, but actually for the ladder challenge, which I'm sure you guys all know I've been enjoying a ton. Wow. I'm leading off with it. I absolutely love it in this game. Just because it KOs Swampert immediately, which gives me a lot of leeway with my move. And Swampert's a great lead because it's more likely as Rocker. And you don't typically see Grass Knot coming. It's a Focus Sash variant. Alright, so he gives me Small Fruit, which means I can click Plasma Fist now. Unfortunately, Magneton is going to destroy me. I hope you're Scarf, so this Hydro Vortex. I am faster than Magneton. There we go. Hey, that's damage. That's probably analytic, too. Alright, let's get the hell out. First off, let's Scald here, and then let's... Because at this point now, Scizor is really good, too. But I'm also really weak to Metagross. But Scald KOs Magneton. He doesn't switch in very well. I can Toxic the Porygon. It looks like some sort of pseudo Trick Room because he's min speed on Magneton. But you'd go Porygon if anything, right? Porygon or Metagross? Metagross. I think Rapid Spinning makes a lot of sense. Alright, time to do your thing, Scizor, do your thing. Give me that mod. Assault Vest. I'm assuming Crawdaunt knocks me out, but like, if not, he gives me... It should KO me, honestly. Yeah, it did. Oh, it's Life Orb too. Wow, Life Orb KOs from there? That's crazy. I don't see a reason not to click Close Combat as his fighting resist is non-existent. And I think my Toxic Mega Aggron will 1v1 his Mega Aggron as well as his Porygon, so... Yep, Porygon comes out. Attack Raise, I go Aggron. Oh gosh. Alright, we're gonna just start clicking Earthquake here. That did so much damage. I'm about to predict this next one though. Hey, that did nothing. Oh crap, I lost. Probably has Ice Beam as the last attack too. Why was it Z conversion? I should have just Toxic. I didn't think... No. That KO's from full. Holy crap. Okay, I mean, at this point, I try and go for Toxic. Like, yeah, my god, good game, dude. GG. Shmi Mayman, you deserve that win. Shmi Mayman, that's his name? Shmi Mayman. Wow, okay, so if I click Toxic, and things... Well, I had to get some plays right with Zero Aura, but it didn't look like it would be that hard. That would have been a little bit better for me. Maybe Agility up on Vaporeon can work in this one. Vaporeon. What? Who? Aggron is for sure my play though, because I just Heavy Slam twice. If he taunts, it's fine. He could be like double Sash as well, but I think it's maybe Z Luke. I like his offensive build. Okay. I'm going to click this button. I knew that was going to happen. Alright, so that gives Lucario free setup, unfortunately. Go Starmie. I might as well sack this. If I die to burn, that'd be great at a point. Because then that means I can bring out Zero Aura. Can you land an attack? I don't think that's ever going to put me in range of like... Yo, Hydro Pump me, horse. Please. Yeah, I died to burn, so I keep my rocks up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Rocks are there. Oof. Love pressuring moves to like Draco and stuff like that. I gotta be very careful about the these mons in particular, especially Lucario. So assuming it's Z, right? I'm just gonna put some random Z. 88 to 98. Knockoff is still my play. Oh, hard Luke. What a man. Justified too? Oof. Oof. I can respect that play. I can respect it. Crap, I might lose. I actually have to double knockoff. I had to do this because I had to put him in range of Bullet Punch. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get the Empoleon win. Maybe. I sack you. I didn't think about him not going for SD. Like, ever. This does not put him in range, does it? I don't think he's in range. Oh, he is. Okay, cool. Okay, so like my head calcs were right, thankfully. Woof! Could have been bad. I mean, it's still bad, but it could have been worse. Hydro Vortex. Go, my child. Go, Empoleon. He probably Rapid Spin though, and it's probably Sash Mammo, unfortunately. Huh? J-Cast? What happened, bro? He's gonna come back. I think I played this dude on ladder before, and he disconnected like right where it got all juicy before as well, and then he came back. So I refuse to believe this guy is leaving forever. There you go. He probably is Sash Mammo, unfortunately. I mean, I can go off him just not being it, or hoping it's not that. If Mammo comes out, like, raw, then it's Sash Mammo. If he goes Zero Aura, I get to click, Z. Go ahead and give me the Zero Aura. Look at Empoleon coming through. Not bad. Don't think you knocked me out with anything. Oh, I'm out of range of Mammal, too. I should Hydro Pump here, but I don't think there's a reason to. Dude, oh gosh, Empoleon did it. GG, man. 120 base power as well? GG. Ah, Empoleon did it. Not bad. Okay, we got that. Beautiful. So, I still think the first loss could have been avoided if luck went our way. If I landed Fire Blast. But, I mean, I was the one that made it, so I had to land 2 Fire Blasts. And I think versus the Porygon, I guess I should have Toxic'd it. But when I saw Z Conversion, I was like, oh crap, I'm gonna lose to this thing. But Toxic would have at least made my life a little bit easier, because then I could have went from Zero Aura, pivoted back to Aggron, etc., and then went back to Zero Aura, get back at full, spam knockoff. Anyway, I hope you guys all enjoyed. I'm really glad that Empoleon got to do work at least 2 or 3 games. Sorry about my chair. Of course, if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.